Well, ho 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 and Merry Christmas, guys. Welcome back to Gideon Stuff. Today we're taking a look at another holiday Ozark Trail special picked up from good old Wally World. And this one's pretty interesting. So, let's go ahead and bring out everything that came in this little package. Let's start with this little flashlight. Pretty cool. We've seen these all over the place, right? Remember as a kid, those are like the best things ever. They're actually not bad flashlights to keep around. We have this tool. Got like a saw, some screwdrivers, cap lifter, hex bits. I'm not sure what this is. Is this supposed to be like a sundial or something? Whatever. That's the uninteresting stuff. The cool stuff, or maybe not cool, maybe just interesting stuff, is this. This knife's been sitting on my desk for a little bit. Okay, I guess it locked up that time. Awesome. Okay, we got that one. Off to a great start, aren't we? That one. And this one. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, where have I seen that before? There's something familiar going on here, but I just can't quite put my finger on it. Well, allow me to help you out a little bit. Perhaps this will jiggle your memory. Civivi Elementum. Ozark Trail Elementum. Alright. Yeah, we all see it, don't we? We all see it. I think it's pretty clear that Ozark Trail took some, shall we say, inspiration from Civivi there, and they released these models. But we're going to look at them because, yeah, I saw these at good old Wally World, and I was like, I recognize that. That's an Elementum. So, 3 knives, as well as the flashlight and that little tool, come in this little $15 set. As is usual, we have no idea on steels. They're probably not great. But these knives do some things that are a little bit different for Ozark Trail, and I think they're kind of cool. For one, we have tip-up carry, which is awesome. That's nice. And these are assisted. You probably couldn't tell that from this guy. Ooh, did you hear that lock stick? See if it'll open now. Yuck. Oh. Oopsie poopsie. I did tighten the pivot on this guy, I think, trying to center him, because, you know, I care so much about these pieces of quality knife making. Just loosen that pivot just a hair. See what we're left with. Whew, there's an assist. No blade play. Oof. And yeah, the centering's pretty do-wackadoo. Whatever. Now it works. Okay, so this knife here was pretty clearly inspired by the Elementum. The closed profiles are very, very similar. It is a little bit larger, and it has thumb studs, and there are a couple of other differences I'll point out, but a lot of similarities. The flipper tab shape, the blade shape, this area back here, the way they did the lanyard, it's all very much inspired by the Civivi Elementum. Some of the things they did differently. Well, they made it bigger. They made it out of crappy material. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, they did, but we've got thumb studs. And they did change the ergonomic lines here. You can see they give us like this big finger well. And they also made it assisted. So, yeah. The assist is kind of interesting because, like, it fires open. Like, you can see that. It fires open, but it's not all that hard to close. And, in fact, it feels kind of weak, when you close it. In fact, the first time I opened these up, I was like, are these assisted? Maybe they're not. Maybe they are. I don't know. Because I flicked it, and I just went to close it like this, and I was like, huh? But it is assisted. Yeah, as you can see there. But it is kind of it's an easy assist to manipulate, which is kind of cool. This handle is absolutely hideous. You know what? We can probably see it better on this guy. But they tried to give it kind of like a carbon fibery look. I guess that's neat. I don't know. It is plastic. It is contoured, but doesn't that just sound like quality? Yeah. Let's talk about this guy. Same handle. We have a cleaver blade. If Civivi ever decide to release a cleaver Elementum, I think it would actually be very popular. Speaking of that, if Civivi were to release an Elementum that's this size with thumb studs, I think a lot of people would really go for that too. Or maybe just a Civivi, that Elementum that's the size of the button lock, except with actual deployment methods. But yeah, I think that'd be pretty popular. These do have hollow grinds. Let's check the sharpness. Okay, not bad on that one. Not bad. Actually better than I was expecting. Ooh. Okay, there's like some issues in the edge up here, but down here it's okay. And yeah, it's okay. It's okay. They have an edge. They'll cut things if you really push them. Let's go ahead and talk about the little guy, because this is actually, in my opinion, the coolest one. It's a slip joint, and it's tiny. There's no half stop or anything. It's a pretty crappy knife. If we open it up and we look at the seam between the back spring and the blade, yeah, that's not great. Plastic again. No liners, just the back spring. You have thumb studs on it, which is kind of cool, and they do work. The worst thing about this little knife is you can see they gave it the exact same handle as the big ones, just scaled down. So you still have the finger groove, but now it's like, what is this? A finger groove for babies? For ants? The walk and talk is, yeah, it's pretty mushy. The retention is not good at all. But if you're using it, you know, you can use it like this, you know, do some cuts like that, like holding onto the thumb studs. Yeah, right here, that's just uncomfortable. It's like, yuck. But it is kind of cool to see a tiny thumb stud equipped slip joint kind of modern knife. And that's something I find interesting about about Ozark Trail in general, is they've got people over there in their factories who are paying attention to the knife world and who are like, they're making stuff to kind of target some of, I mean, maybe they're not trying to target enthusiasts directly, but they're definitely aware of the enthusiast knife world. And especially this year, I've noticed them hopping on some trends. I mean, heck, they're finally doing the tip-up carry clips. That's crazy. So, are these good knives? No, they are not. This one works okay. Oops. I might do some testing with these and just do some, not quite a review, but maybe just a little bit of, oh, look, how goofy, you know, using these knives. But, I mean, for someone who's not a knife person, or for someone who, like, just uses a knife until it falls apart and throws it away, I guess it's okay. I don't really support the whole use it till it breaks, throw it away, and get a new one thing. You know, why not just have, you know, spend a little bit of money, you know, cry once, buy once, spend a little bit of money, get something that, you know, will stay together for a while. But it's fun to look at this stuff, right? Ozark Trail still thinks cleavers are popular. Maybe they are. I don't know. This is a pretty hideous knife, in my opinion. I don't like this at all. They do a fairly good stonewash, actually, if we can look at that. Ew, look at the edge. Is that... Okay, it was just paper particles. I was going to say, did we chip the edge just from cutting paper? It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. This is weird. It's got like a little bit of a... Huh. But yeah, there we go. The Civivi, the Ozark Trail Elementum family. Available at your local Wally World. This one is cool. This one makes me laugh. It's funny. This one's pretty much just garbage. And this one I could actually see as being a okay-ish knife. But yeah, I mean, if you copy a popular design, that's what you're going to get. And I don't think Ozark Trail, I mean, they're not trying to rip off Civivi. They're not being like, oh, look, we're selling a Civivi Elementum. They designed a knife in the style of the Civivi Elementum, but they did go, and do their own design features, the steel, the thumb studs, the spring assist. So I wouldn't call this a clone or a copy. It's an inspired work, I would say. But, yeah, there they are. Oh, and in case you were wondering, in case you hadn't figured it out yet, guess where these are made? Yep. Just in case you were wondering. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Gideon. I'll see you in the next one.